Wrestling by Masato Masuda for the Nintendo is one of the best wrestling games you can get on the system, surpassing even games that came years later.
You could play as 6 different wrestlers, each with their own unique moves.
The stereotypical wrestlers.
Yeah.
My favorite always being Starman, who I always wondered how can he see? He has a giant star on his face.
There are wrestling games that came out after where wrestlers didn't even have unique move sets. Right. In this, everyone has a unique finisher, and depending on the wrestler, a couple unique moves in their arsenal.
Pro Wrestling was the first game that introduced me to button mashing.
Really?
My God, every time you'd get into a grapple with your opponent, wow, you'd be bashing the crap out of that controller.
It's very basic, but it was actually very fun.
The game mechanics in wrestling games before this was sort of just go up to a guy, punch him, or like tag team wrestling, pick off a frickin' menu what to use. Pro wrestling really established the control mechanics for every wrestling game afterwards.
I remember playing this as a kid, and I would not get back in the ring within the 20 seconds, so I just always lost. I just thought it was fun to get out of the ring, but I lost.
It was the first wrestling game that let players basically, within the limitations of the system in the game, do what they saw on TV when they watched wrestling every week. And that's what made it great.
Hey, a winner is you.